Hi everyone, thank you for tuning in to watch this little short tutorial. And today we're going to talk about tabletop and cat-cow. This is a movement that you do pretty much in most yoga classes. We do it a few times in my classes as well. So I want to break it down and really kind of talk about what is it that our muscles are doing, what are maybe some sensations we can feel within our spine and our abdomen as we move into cat and cow. So tabletop position are all fours, right? So we're in this position where we have our knees underneath our hips. We have the hands underneath our shoulders. So you want to find this kind of alignment of a tabletop, right? Hence the name. So I want you to notice my lower back for a second and then notice how it drops, right? So in this little dropping movement, what I have done for my body is just shorten these muscles and disengage the front of my muscles, right? So when you start to come into a tabletop, I want you to think of finding that neutral spine. So you notice that my lower back shifted just a little bit there. And then look down towards the thumbs and breathe. And as you inhale, think of the spine moving towards the front of your yoga mat, expanding. And then as you exhale, think of the ribs and the core muscles knitting together. Inhale, expand. Exhale, knit the core muscles in together. Good. And then keep that going, and then notice your shoulders now. See if you can press the heart away from the ground so that the upper part of the shoulder is slightly dome. You don't have to do a really extreme yet, but just find this little soft domeness in the back of your body. Inhale to expand. Exhale, hug in. Good. So that's tabletop. That's, the neutral position. Now let's work into cat and cow. So as you let the belly drop, notice how your upper body starts to shift. So see if you can find this hugging in of the back upper muscles of your body. So if you had maybe like a pencil or some kind of stick in the back of your ribs between your scapula, you would feel like it's slightly hugging. And then as you exhale, do it nice and slow so you can stabilize your body. Dome the upper back towards the ceiling. Keep the hands grounded on the floor. Look towards your navel point. And then inhale. Expanding. And then exhale, take it in. And I really challenge you to play with this movement, doing it slow and maybe even adding a 4-count breath to it so that the slower you do it, the more you can recruit the deep stabilizer muscles of your spine. And it becomes more balanced about flexibility and stability as opposed to just about mobility and flexibility. So do it one more time. So inhale. Think of hugging the shoulders in towards the spine. Look up. And then exhale slowly. Think of reaching vertebrae by vertebrae up towards the ceiling. Really using the exhale to knit the core muscles in together. Look in. And then come back to a neutral position. And then notice my elbows have a little bit of a soft bend in them. You want to feel like the bicep muscle is doing a little bit of work and not your joints. So joint would be the elbow joints, the wrist joint. So you want to be very aware if you're locking or if you're over bending. And again, this is a little different for everyone. So as you come to your tabletop, notice where your weight is distributed between your body. And then come back to center. And that does it pretty much for today as far as our short little video about tabletop and cat and cow. I hope this is helpful for you as you find your movement practice in yoga, in my class, and any other classes you have. And remember to breathe deeply, live mindfully. Namaste, Nicole.